Hello, beautiful souls. I am so excited to be here with you today and that this transmission has found you. And if this has come across weaved across your life in any way, there are codes, colors, and keys within. And this isn't about one full moon. This is a trilogy and a trilogy of the 3 full moons coming through October, November, and December. And these are all connected. And this portal of energy is flowing through and weaving through the entire 3 months, this entire season. And as I was standing beneath the illuminating full moon of the beginning of this trilogy, the supermoon, this transmission wanted to come through and it needed to be heard and felt and seen and explored. And who knew so much value was found within these moments standing barefoot in the middle of the night. And as this transmission came through, it ended exactly at 10:10. And we were anchoring in the energy for the 1010 portal when this transmission decided to flow out through the heart. And in its full glory, its full illuminated light under the lunar energies. It was the sisters, this trilogy of sisters that are coming through of the divine feminine and wanting to be heard and be seen. So please take a moment to take a deep breath to really connect with this energy, no matter when this finds you, that this is an energy of rebirth, of worthiness, of full expansion of the heart and of the throat. And it's seeking you out and asking for your connection with the energies of the October's coherence, November's convergence. And as we fully converge into December, it is into the infinite I am, into the God frequency. And there's such beauty and grace weaved within this. And as I listened to it back to receive the transmission for myself, full goosebumps and glitter, I was just blown away at what had come through. And we had connected with the kind of the supermoon, the sacred supermoon energy earlier in the day. And it was just kind of a wow, this is so cool. And this is what we're going to be entering into through the supermoon and beginning through this. But I had no clue what truly was in store for us until this transmission came through. So take a few deep breaths to connect with your center and enjoy, embrace, expand, allow yourself to be illuminated by this lunar energy, by the divine sisters and the divine mother and these frequencies that are coming through. And I am so excited to see you throughout these next 3 months as the supermoon energy continues to grow and the rebirths that continue to happen as we are in this cocoon that we have built today with this transmission. There's this beautiful, you could hear a train going by, and we're a few miles from a train track, but it echoes, especially at night. And I'm standing here barefoot on the grass as the full moon, the first of 3 full moons. And this isn't about this particular full moon. This is the first of 3 supermoons. And this is about the supermoon, the energy that's coming through and sharing with me how powerful of these ascension portals that we are gifted. And it's happening, of course, October, November, December. So no matter when this finds you, and hopefully it does find you, this is about the energy of what transpires after we go through a supermoon with or without your knowledge. And this also gives you an opportunity to tap in. And this energy runs 48 hours after a supermoon. So it's 24 hours ahead of a moon. 48 hours before and 48 hours after is what I'm given. When we connect with the energies and the illumination of the moon, which holds a divine feminine energy, the divine mother, it's like the sister powwow is happening every time it's in its full illumination. And these supermoons, being that the moon is so close to the earth, and as you see it as it rises, it's just massive, and it's hard for even our phones and cameras to fully adjust to the magnitude of the energy. Getting to sit within its energy as it's rising is very, very, very special. I don't know if you can hear the train. Before we came outside, we were just asked to sit in stillness for the collective. Be in stillness, be in peace, be in love, joy. There's power in the stillness of just being together. So this moon is the harvest moon, and it's also 13 degrees Aries, I think 13 degrees it's Aries, the sun, and the moon are all 13 degrees, which makes this a powerful triple in this harvest moon. And then we're moving into the 3 supermoons. That train just wants to be heard. And the theme of this moon is all about illumination of self versus the roles we play in our relationships, of action versus harmony, and where are we in or out of balance, tapping into the Libra. And our individuality versus I'm told to sit in the blur, so to remove my glasses and just allow the illumination of the sun to come through. The illumination of the moon to come through. This is all about self-worth and regaining that, pulling back all of our energy from all we have going on individually or collectively, where our energy is placed. This could be soul related. It also could be business related. Our service, our sacred service, wherever our energy flows, it's pulling that energy back and taking a full reflection of our energy is now our currency. And how do we ensure that all of our sacred service is flowed through that energy of divine currency? Our values, our worth, our possessions, our self-esteem. We are coming into this full embodiment of abundance, of health, of wealth, of wisdom. And it's all flown through our own divinity, our sovereignty, our worthiness. And it's divine. You are divinely guided in all that you do. These full moons over the next few months, they are activating this divine currency, how we value ourselves, our soul exchange, our soulful, our sacred service, how we are reciprocity, the giving and receiving. And first, we're being asked to call back and reclaim our worth and our sovereignty from all relationships, all partnerships, all business, all energetic exchanges. Pulling it all back to sit within the stillness and full reflection, to have this cosmic review. And every time we go through one of these supermoons, we will not be the same coming out of it as we went into it. That's what these beautiful portals are here for us. And it's illuminating and inviting us to be fearless and releasing anything that no longer serves us, releasing lack and scarcity and any emotional patterns that we have around needing other people's approval or our true worthiness, or how we earn money, how we earn financial abundance. All of that is changing. And when these beautiful alignments happen, like we have with the 13 degrees Aries, the 13 degrees Libra, having the fierceness of Aries with the balance and harmony of Libra, like we are meant. And we also have other planetary transitions and shifts that are helping us. And they're here to help us, put us on the right course, and how we show up in our sacred service, and how we show up in flow, our abundance flow, and that we are flowing it through our heart, a heart-centered structure of the divine currency, of the energy will be our currency. So you might receive clarity of how you move forward in understanding divine currency when it comes to your finances and resources. It may give you clarity on what to keep, what to release, what to revalue, what to reshape, restructure. There's a lot of re's that are coming through. And it gives you an opportunity to reflect and review if energy is your currency, are you priced at the value? There's the value of you. And this is the value of you in the time that you spend with people or give to people, the boundaries that you've set, your energy exchanges. All of this will come forth, and it's all coming back to healing the self-worth wounds. And this is ancestral, this is lineage, but this is also on your soul blueprint, your individual blueprint. There's this embodiment of this emotional empowerment that's coming through. That's where the I ams have been so important, because they are the infrastructure. It's the rebar of building an infrastructure of the infinite I am, which is the infrastructure of the new earth, the love, joy frequency, the God frequency. And it's showing you that your worth is eternal, and your value, and to value yourself in such a divine light as you are being valued by the divine. This also comes to your body embodiment, your physical vessel and the connection that you have to it. this is moving and flowing through all of the energies that these supermoons bring us, and that these gateways that we have set up for us over the next 3 months. This is somatically. It's like somatic sovereignty. It's movement, it's flow, it's humming, it's sound, it's color. It's all reshaping us physically, mentally, emotionally, inside, outside, upside, and down. That is the sovereignty, this freedom that's coming through. And we're being asked to ground it in through our body, through barefoot, standing barefoot on the grass, going out in nature, EFT tapping, somatic dancing, lymphatic draining, using our hands and really loving on our hands, our feet, and our fascia, flowing from the feet up, the hands in, and the neck down, to really open up that fascia system and connect with the energies of our nervous system. And as we do this on a emotional, mental, etheric, physical, all of our physical energies and all of our energetic realms, our morphogenetic fields that are around us, our energy centers, as we're doing this on all of them, it will bring us into this oneness, this coherence and convergence with the infinite I am. And that will lead you into your sacred service, what your soul is wanting to do, whether that is through service or through business or through art, creativity. This is like, it's when the Feargiveness frequency goes from horizontal in that infinity loop to flowering open vertically. So you have, and then it starts to build all of these forgiveness, or all of these infinity loops from that center, and you're going horizontal. You're creating this compass. It's like this lotus flower. It's blooming. It's so beautiful. When you come into coherence through the full, oh, there's an owl. Into the full convergence of the divine, infinite I am God frequency. It's aligning you. The universe is aligning you and bringing people into your life that giving you and offering you opportunities of sacred service and offers of your soul blue business, of what feels nourishing to you, what expands you, what elevates you, what illuminates you, what evolves you, what transcends you. And you'll know, like it just feels. And the colors that are coming to mind are this ruby red and this like golden coral. And when you look in at the moon at certain times, especially when it first rises, you can see that golden coral. And as I look at the moon without in the blur, there is those same infinity loops kind of flowering every which way. And you can kind of see it blooming, and without having that, with the vision just kind of blurred, and I'm nearsighted so I can't see far. All you see is the pulsating of the light. It's just absolutely beautiful. And contemplating for yourself, like, where are you undervaluing yourself? Where are you undervaluing your voice, your creativity, your art, your presence? Just being in your presence, especially if you are a transductor, a projector, a transmuter. You are anyone who comes within your field. You are transmuting energy within their fields. You're giving them an upgrade without You may not even know it, and they may not even know it. It's not done consciously. It's just who you are. That's what's so, when it's energy is your currency, you receive by doing that work and allowing yourself to be that conduit and that vessel, to be a transducer and a transductor and a transmuter and an alchemizer and a projector. You are receiving currency from the universe when you do that. What they're asking you now is to revalue where you put your time and who you spend your time with, because you're that special. Just your presence, without even saying a word, is moving. It's creating universes. It's moving mountains. And it's changing the frequency in every single room you step into. You go to the grocery store, your child's school, you go to a community event, or even just a restaurant out for dinner with your family. You are changing lives just by those who get to come within your 8 feet, your infinity loop. So looking at and really contemplating, and if you journal, this would be a great journal, automatic writing even. How can I honor myself as divine currency? And where am I undervaluing myself, my voice, my creativity, my art, my presence, my offer? We're encouraged to use EFT tapping, vibration plates, anything that's moving that energy to tap into the flow of all of the frequencies that are running through. So the EFT tapping, doing that with such confidence and full embodiment and self-love, and know that every time, every word spoken, every I am said out loud, every tap is changing the neural pathways and opening new pathways for us to adventure down. It's opening new rainbow bridges every single time we do it, of new directions that we can go. And just remembering that I am my most valuable creation. What you are doing, all the work that you're doing to heal, to be present, to be in stillness, to be in full surrender and trust, and to relax, let go, trust, and surrender. I am my most valuable creation. And you are God's most valuable creation. The Divine Father and Mother God are just so empowered and inspired by the work you're doing for yourself. That's what they've always seen in you. And now you're starting to see it for yourself. And being taken back to the supermoons and the importance of them. When you do healing, the 48 hours before and the 48 hours after, it's amplified by 3, because we're in the portal of the supermoon of 3. So it's important that to schedule time to allow yourself the time. Confirmations. Every single one of the supermoons are bringing more emotional awareness, bringing it to the surface. This is going to highlight, though, everywhere that we may have misalignment, whether that's in self-worth, relationships, our soul purpose, our sacred service. Akashic Reiki, doing Reiki are beautiful ways to do healing. Having Akashic Reiki dancing or pillow parties, allowing yourself to sit within the frequency music. Oh, we have both of our cats with us right now. Our little healers. The esophageal, the 963 keeps coming to mind, which is the love joy frequency. That's the God frequency, sitting within that song and energy. When you do healing work during this time, it's rebalancing and harmonizing all of the emotional energy. It's calming the nervous system. It's allowing the fascia to fully ignite. It's activating new DNA strands. It's restoring harmony between the heart and the higher self. It's allowing that connection to go from embrace to full embodiment, to expansion, to elevation, to illumination, to evolvement, to transcendence, to resonance, to Christ conscious connection, to coherence, to convergence, to the infinite I am, becoming in the oneness. And that's what this whole year has been about. But this is the crescendo that's happening in October, November, and December. And we weren't given these 3 months up until like August. I remember sitting in April, like, okay, well, what about it stopped at like August? And then the next month we would get September. And then the next month we would get the next energy. And so we had got August was resonance. And then September took a while, and it was Christ conscious connection. And they're like, okay, wow, that's huge. Well, then October is coherence. November then became convergence. And then December is the infinite I am. It's oneness with all. And that's where these questions keep coming up. Can we truly love another, and how do we do that? These are the 3 months that are showing us and aligning us into the full coherence, convergence, to be that, to do that, to live and love in the infinite I am. When we do healing and we focus, we set the intention for these next 3 months and use the new moons and full moons and these supermoons. We also have a eclipse in November, I feel. Yes, there's eclipse coming in November. It's like the last one of the year. But this helps you to integrate new colors, codes, keys, light codes. It's all streaming in from the illumination of the lunar portals of these energies that we're sitting within. This offers us clearing. These supermoons are highlighting what is ready to be released. It cuts any karmic cords or threads or connections or contracts, any energetic attachments, any emotional imprints that we might have held onto. This is where they say to let it all go and to detach from your earthly attachments. Any of that is being cleared through these supermoons. And if you didn't quite do it on the first one, you have these 2 other opportunities. And this is where it's, even as a mother and a wife, you're detaching to the outcome of your family members, the outcome of humanity. You have to detach from that and live in presence and sacred service and stillness, and know that everyone is on their own soul blueprint, and everyone is being divinely led and guided by the divine Father, Mother, God. And when we can do that and use these pure connections that we have right now, and purge any of the density of the energy and all of the, cut those cords. It's like the hot air balloon. We're cutting each line so we can fly and we can soar. And by doing that, you are elevating. Everyone comes with you. Your family, your friends, everyone comes with you based on the work that you're doing. Because you are that transmuter, that transductor. Because you are taking those steps forward, you are walking that path, and then you're going to be able to provide the breadcrumbs. You are the bread. You're leaving breadcrumbs for them to find. Oh, that's beautiful. But this is also this is clearing and purging from all of your lifetimes, all of your relationships. So when you do the full convergence, it's the 55505. The past, present, and future are all merging into one. And the next 3 months, October, November, December, that's what we're physically doing. Physically, emotionally, mentally, etherically, collectively, planetary, universal, and cosmically. It's all happening, and every single I am is a shift in that. Every single healing that you do for yourself is a shift. Every ounce of self-forgiveness and forgiveness is a shift. And this is the reciprocity. It's the giving and receiving. And there are moments where you're just going to have to receive and be okay with receiving, and release any resistance to receiving. Release any resistance to self-doubt, to self-sabotage, to procrastination, to doubt. Releasing those allows yourself to fully be with your heart wide open and full surrender to actually receive. And every time you do that, there's new energetic pathways that are opening for you. Every I am. I think it was like 1,000. Yeah, every I am reprograms 1,000 negative thoughts in our mind, and we have 60,000 thoughts a day, 60 to 80,000 thoughts a day. But every I am, and when you do that as a transductor and a transmuter and a projector, you are doing this 100,000 times, and because you're doing it for the collective. Oh, it's so beautiful. I could see it all weaving, all of its colors coming through. So every single one of these supermoons are an activation. They're a gateway for DNA and light codes, keys, and colors, and light body activations. There will be frequencies streaming from below, from the earth, from above, from the sun, from the galactical core. They are coming at us in every which way to help support us. And this is all to help us to stand in full alignment to the new earth templates that are coming online. And for many, you are the architects of the new earth based on the work that you're doing. And these will give you kind of new roadmaps, treasure maps for your awakening, for divine abundance, for unity consciousness. And all of these opportunities to activate are coming to allow you to anchor in the highest dimensional light into your physical body. This will awaken new gifts and new galactical gifts. We have all of the comets that are time capsules, and they are massive. And it was interesting because one of them, and when you soul mirror into it, they are us in a different timeline that are bringing us back to us. And as the full convergence happens, we will have the remembrance of all of that. So you will start to, if you're guided to to connect and get in, guided to have these conversations and really connect with the remembrance of the comets and the time capsules within, please do so, because there is ancient wisdom, galactical wisdom, advanced wisdoms and technologies that are coming through for our remembrance. I was given the land of Mu, which I feel like that was even before Lemuria and Atlantis. It was the land of Mu, and we lived as one, and it was this true state of consciousness of oneness. And that was where you did telepathy. There was really no words that were needed. There wasn't really a language spoken. It was all energy. And it was all through the heart coherence. Our hearts would speak to each other, and the heart brain you would just know. And just the beauty of these conversations, the energetic exchange, the currency exchange, the divine currency, that's what it was. That's what's coming through. And this is, you find this, your home, this home within inside you. These are giving us the opportunity to amplify our magnetism for love, for joy, for success, for spiritual expansion, for evolution and transcendence. That's what we have to look forward to. Tapping into the energy of tonight and the 48 hours after. We have the 1010 portal coming up on Friday. Then we move into all of just the beautiful synchronicities. The October 22nd is a big one. And then we move into November, and we have a new moon in there. We get to do this 3 more times, and both the new moon and the full moon. Like, it's so special. It's sacred embodiment. It's sacred alignment into sacred service. And this is these moons, these supermoons are really sacred moons, sacred portals. It becomes a sacred walk. Wow. There's no going back. There's no looking back. There's no reviewing the past. It is all here. It is all now. It is be here now. Be present. Be. Be the light. Be love. Be joy. You are becoming. All that you were meant to evolve and transcend into. I just want to send gratitude to the Divine Father, Mother, God for bringing forth the sacred frequency this evening. The beautiful connection to the supermoons, to the energy we stand amongst of the illumination of its light. There's a cosmic hug. That we're going to be tapping into. I'm calling you within the lunar light, or a powwow of sisters, the Divine Father, Mother, God, Holy Christed Child, and Holy Spirit, our brothers and sisters of light. Beloved source of infinite light. As I stand between the veils, the energies of this light, as I stand beneath the brilliance of this sacred full moon, I call upon the divine flame of the Feargiveness Frequency. In full activation, transmutation, alchemize, harmonize, and transcend, to cleanse all cords of comparison, of scarcity, of lack, of self-doubt, may this lunar illumination of light awaken the truth of my worth. Reminding me that I am the currency of creation itself. I am divine currency. I open my energy field and my heart to receive this cosmic hug of healing that's universally guided, merging my Aries fire with the flow and the depth of Jupiter's water. And as I sway back and forth, I forge a new rhythm of sacred confidence, filling me with compassionate power. Through the heart of this Christ-conscious connection, I now align with my highest frequency of service, of sacred service, of sovereignty, and of self-love. For I see me as you see me. I am my most valuable creation. And so it is. The shifts and adjustments to the throat chakra, the wing chambers of the shoulder plex, through the rib cage, the neck, top of the spinal cord, pops in the jaw, shifts in the solar plex. The energy is just so powerful, grounding this down into the core of the earth. As the Divine Mother places her hands upon your feet, these energy threads and weaves are illuminating a color. She's filling our vessel with new light, with new codes, keys, colors, and frequencies. So visualize these colors flowing up through your feet, pulling that energy with each breath you take up into the heart, allowing it to flow down your arms, into your fingers, down up into your full chest, through your shoulders, beaming out your throat, flowing up into your eyes. You can feel it, taste it, smell it, flowing up and through the crown chakra. And it's pouring out the crown chakra, flowing out into all of your fields and shields, your 8 feet above, below, and side to side. She starts in her root chakra and she's flowing up that ruby red, flowing up the beautiful glow and glisten of a ruby red. Flowing that all the way up through our feet, our knees, our hips, our stomach, our back, our chest. Flowing that down our arms to our fingers, up into our neck and head and out the top of our head. Filling us, you feel like you were just hugged with safety, fully embodied. It's grounding your worth into you as she hugs you so tightly, and this ruby red flows through you, inside, outside, upside, and down. Next, she places her hands and flows in golden coral, shimmering and glistening warmth. She's flowing in this golden coral of celebration, of how far you've come, all and honoring you for all the work that you've done, honoring the moments that you've taken in your creativity and expansion of all that you've offered in sacred service, all that you've alchemized and harmonized and transcended. It's moving all of your actions into sacred currencies. As this golden coral flows all the way up out of your head, it's just warming you and bathing you in this illuminating light. You feel the flow. You may feel like your body wants to move. You may feel the giddiness of the celebration that's happening around you as this color permeates and weaves within your web. As she illuminates the solar plex, she sends up a sun amber, like a beautiful amber, mixed with the golden coral, the warmth of the sun, the radiance of the sun. As she's bringing this color and flowing it up through your feet, flowing it up into your womb center, as it starts to spin and spiral in your solar plex, it's filling you with confidence. It's releasing any fear or judgment or failure. It's bringing you into oneness and wholeness to see every learning experience, every failure is a teaching, a moment. And it was all meant. It's part of your design, your blueprint, your cosmic 360. It's you. You were meant to go through that so you could be here now. And there's no fear, there's no judgment, there's no failure in the eyes of the divine. And this color is flowing out and you feel it and you can taste it and you feel it in your wing center and your shoulder plex. You stand taller and stronger without the weight of the world on your shoulders. You could hear it in the information coming through, and you could feel it in your voice wanting to speak in full confidence and truth and trust. You could feel it in your eyes as they're widen. You can see it. You can see the world differently with this sun amber flowing through you. As it flows out the top of the head, you can feel it just kind of tingle on every hair follicle, flowing down around your body and beaming itself like the sun out into every layer of every field and shield surrounding you. The Divine Mother just squeezes the bottom of your feet, just giving you this beautiful hug as she sends up into the heart of the emerald green. She's giving you her heart, and flowing it into yours. And this emerald green starts to swirl around the feet, and it's just fully encompassing you as it flows up through the knees and the hips and the womb and the stomach and the back, and flowing up the spinal cord channel, spiraling in this beautiful spiral in the crown chakra. As it flows up the front, it's going into the heart, into the high heart, into the wings, down into your hands, flowing this emerald green, full compassion. And you are overwhelmed with this energy, with this hug of compassion. Compassion for yourself, for others. Seeing everyone in their inner child. Seeing everyone's life review. Seeing where they were and where they've come and how you have played a part in their lives. This compassion is transmuting all old self-doubt into self-tenderness, into the remembrance of the beauty of grace. This grace that you have ingrained within you, flowing through you. And as this emerald green flows out the top of your head, it's covering all aspects of you. Your physical vessel, your etheric vessel, your emotions, your mental. It's covering and it's weaving. It's kind of like these little it's just a hug. Everything it touches, it hugs, it weaves, and it's web in and out and all around. And this color is just permeating every cell. And every time a color runs through, it's running through the fascious system. It's igniting. It's like electricity going off everywhere. As she softens her grip on your feet, she places her full hand in the arch of your sole, of your foot. And through her hands, you feel the soft silver and pearl of the expansion of the crown chakra, the crescendo. It's bringing you into this rainbow prism of just softness and the love joy of the silver, iridescence of the pearl. And as it flows through you, it's just expanding you, pushing on your inside of your physical vessel. It's illuminating through it all. And you can feel it, your stomach, your lungs, your ribs. Everything goes into this full expansion, like you just don't even know if you can go any further. And this color is just filling you every essence of you, every cell of your body, every neutron, every atom. It is filling you with divine worth. And there's full body goosebumps, full body glitter, sparkles just filling your vessel. Every hair follicle is standing on end because it's radiating out this beautiful iridescent light, this rainbow prism that is you, and full divine worth, sacred divinity, sovereignty. It's giving you the remembrance, it's activating the remembrance within your infinite, that you are infinite light. You are God's creation. You are in the full embodiment. This moment, feeling this right now, is what you are embodying into and becoming. Let the light of me shine through in you. We have raccoons. They're just sitting on the fence line. And these are all spiritual connections, whether that's the owl, whether the raccoons, the dogs bark, the trains whistle, the horn. As we sit within, we have now created a rainbow prism of light all around you, every color encompassing you. And this is your cocoon. This is your metamorphosis. You have now been placed into the sacredness of this hug, cocooned within the divine's love, for your full transformation to begin. Take a deep breath in, and as this cocoon is being created, there's this beautiful spiral. It's a 3-6-9 Fibonacci spiral. It's just a spiral of creation is what's coming through, and all these colors are building this cocoon out of all the colors and frequencies the Divine Mother has just placed within it. So we're going to breathe in for 3. I receive. And visualize the silver light entering your crown. And this is the silk, this is the thread that is coming to do the outer aspect of the cocoon. And within inside, we have all of the colors that we need for our full metamorphosis and transformation. And that's why the shoulder plex kept coming through the wing chamber, because we will be birthed in our becoming as a butterfly. So the 3-6-9, the breath work, we're going to breathe in for 3, and it's I receive. We're going to hold it at the top, holding it in our hearts. I embody. And we're going to exhale for 9. I expand. And the exhale, you can do it out of your mouth or your nose, but just allow it to so reverently, so gently flow out of you. We're going to do this 3 times. So breathe in for 3. I receive. Hold for 6. I embody. Exhale for 9. I expand. And we have another train. And you can say this inside. You don't have to say it outside because you're, of course, breathing. I will walk you through it. Inhale for 3. I receive. Hold for 6. I embody. Exhale for 9. I expand. Every time we breathe in, we're breathing more of that silver light that's entering, that is creating the outer protection of our cocoon directly from the Divine Father. As we breathe out, the Divine Mother is sending rainbow waves all the way through that thread, encompassing it into the heavenly weave. As we hold on to it in the middle, that full and I embody, allowing that energy just to feel it swirling around your heart, warming your body within this cocoon. Continue to breathe in for 3. I receive. Hold for 6. I embody. Exhale for 9. I expand. One more time. Breathe in for 3. I receive. Hold for 6. I embody. Exhale for 9. I expand. Place your hand on your heart and just allow yourself to sit in your cocoon in the still point and the stillness and oneness. As our cocoon has been built, now visualize this gold, warm, glowing, Reiki light, life force energy streaming down from your crown, pulling it up from your feet, and it's just filling in just all the goo, the yummy plasma is what I'm seeing of the cocoon, and it's filling in all of those threads and weaves and colors. It's filling in all the space in between. And it's merging with the rubies and the silvers and the emeralds and the sun amber. It's merging with the corals. And it's making such this beautiful iridescent light. The pearl. Just imagine it weaving itself through, and you feel like you're just encompassed, that you're getting this really big hug from the outside in. And every single time as it flows through you and around you, it is sealing off any cracks. It's sealing off any space that's left open, that you are fully divinely protected. And it's anchoring all of this in and connecting and communicating with all of the colors, all the weaves of the web, all of the cocoon, all the threads of the outside in, inside, outside, upside, and down. Just sitting so gently. Oh, it's just so warm. It feels so good to be hugged this way. Divine worth, anchor within me. Feargiveness flame, awaken me fully. Divine love, expand me infinitely. Imagine this infinity loop is flowing in your cocoon, one going horizontally from edge to edge and one going vertically from top to bottom. And it's glowing and flowing directly centered and connected into your heart. And this is that full connection. You are now pulsating all of the rainbow frequencies of the Divine Father, Mother, God. And this will continue to expand horizontally and vertically. This is your life center, your life force energy. I wish I could show you these raccoons, but they're getting a little bit closer. And from your center, these I ams are just flowing that you are the center of all. You are at your 0 point in full connection to the Divine Father, Mother, God. You are in full convergence into the infinite I am. And as these I ams come through, repeating them 3 times is what's creating those new neural pathways, and it's expanding each of your infinity loops horizontally and vertically, building new flowers upon it. And this is what you're being wrapped within. The energy is so potent. I just can't help but move and sway. And the light is so illuminating of the moon that I can see the animals that are around me, and even without my glasses on. And Mama Kitty has just joined us, and she was growling a little bit at her friends on the fence line, so giving me a little bit more liquid courage. She is such a safety portal for me. Beautiful. I'm ready to receive the I ams. I am the living light of divine worth. I will infuse each of these with light language that's coming through, just like an EFT tapping, which will probably do this for a separate. It's an EFT tapping, yes. But the space in between allows you to repeat them 3 times, is what I'm being shown. I am ready to receive. I am structured in love and surrendered in joy. I am structured in love and surrendered in joy. Love, joy. I am the balance of fire and flow. I am the balance of fire and flow. I am nourished by my sacred service as I nourish the world. I am nourished by my sacred service as I nourish the world. I am nourished by my sacred service as I nourish the new world, the new earth. That correction just wanted to keep coming back through. I am nourished by my sacred service as I nourish the new earth. Yes, okay, beautiful. I am nourished by my sacred service as I nourish the new earth. I am a spiral of sacred simplicity. I am a spiral of sacred simplicity. I am my most valuable creation. I am my most valuable creation. I am my most valuable creation. Yes, you are. As I pull back our energy just a little bit, I want to ground in our colors, our cocoon, our rainbow prism, our I ams. We have been taken through this beautiful supermoon 3-month really activation and brought into our full center of the Feargiveness Frequency as it's expanding and flowering. I want to ground this energy in for you. And we're going to send this energy back to the Divine Mother through our feet. We're going to flow it up to the Divine Father. And we're going to bring both of them into our center of our cosmic celestial pillar. And we're going to have and pulsate this out so it flows. And this will be wrapping the entire earth, the Divine Mother, Mother Gaia, the new earth. Will be wrapping it all in all of these colors, cocooning it in its own cocoon as it's going through the same process that we are. Place your hand upon your heart if you feel called to, one upon your solar plex. Just allow this energy to fully be activated, to be anchored in and received. We send out waves of love and ripples of gratitude, as above, so below, as within, so without. Beloved Creator of the divine spiral of light, the lunar illumination and the Divine Father, Mother God, thank you for illuminating my worth through this full moon. through these sacred moons and supermoon portals. I now anchor this activation through every breath, through every word, and through every inspired action taken from this point forward. I forgive what was. I celebrate what is. And I surrender to what is becoming. May my light ripple through the collective as a reminder that value is not earned. It is remembered. It is sacred currency. Through the center, the 0 point of my forgiveness frequency, I seal this hug of healing that has been universally guided. I seal it in love, in joy, in coherence, in convergence, in sacred divine service to thee, the infinite I am, the God frequency of love, joy. And so it is. Forever and always. I stand in surrender and service to thee. As the moon continues to shift higher into the sky, I stand in awe of this hug. I stand in grace to be a conduit, a transducer and a transductor of this energy. Of this portaled path of presence that we have been granted entrance into. As you bring yourself back into the present moment, placing your hands upon the ground, upon your body, just awakening yourself back up, wiggling your fingers and toes, really stretching your fingers and toes and your fascia, awakening that, rotating your ankles, your wrist, being gentle with yourself. There's still the beauty of the warmth of this cocoon that is all around you, and the flowering of the Feargiveness frequency, horizontally and vertically, and just all of the beautiful colors that are radiating out of your heart. Thank you for joining me for this very sacred and special moment. Please share in the comments how this activation, illumination, and expansion has come through for you. Any feelings or messages that you have received, any colors that you may have seen. The beauty of our combined energy, the beauty of our presence together is a present in itself. Thank you for going with me on this journey. If you would like to connect with our healing center, you can check out 80nsunny.com, 80nsunny.com. All of our services are donation-based, and 100% of your donations go towards building a school of color and forever home for 140 children at the Slacho Orphanage in Zambia, Africa. The foundation, we've already just recently laid that. We're putting in the foundational slab this week, and now our journey is to build the walls. And we will need 15,000 block to build the walls of their forever home. Each block cost us $1 with materials and labor. So we are raising an additional $20,000 to be able to do that. So if you would like to sponsor a block or a wall, join us on our GoFundMe you can be connected with at our 80nsunny.com. Join our Rainbow Rise Up, where we get to restore the intrinsic source energy into the universal playground and connect with us there. Or you can connect with me personally at julie.schindler@80nsunny.com. We have our Feargiveness Frequency on YouTube that has all of our teachings are free, that have gone back over the last 4 years. And we also have usually daily TikToks that we try to connect with color and bring color in. And we get these very special activations like we are right now to be able to bring forth and bring through the Feargiveness Frequency. Have a wonderful day, everyone, and I will see you on the other side of this rainbow.